Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is you're going to be the same as you came. Oh, and before I get into this, baby, new merch on dig, new merch on dig, new merch on dig. I'm so hyped, okay? So, for starters, um, I don't know if y'all know this, but I tend to, gift myself with a jersey or something similar for my birthday. Year after year, I have had um I know I had the basketball jersey, the dark pink one, the fuchsia one, which I don't have anymore. I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase it. I got my baseball jacket that y'all have seen that I did repurchase, and I have a baseball jersey. Okay. And I have had several people, okay, over time ask me, Star, are you going to add this to the merch? Star, is this available for purchase? Star, can we buy one? Officially, you can purchase this one. Okay. This one, um, gladly, the company that I work with, they created this for me. So if you want to purchase a Starscartel March Madness jersey, you can do so via my website. I ain't gonna sit here and act like, you know what I'm saying, it's just $2. It's not, okay. But it is a custom jersey. You choose whatever number you want and whatever name, like if you have a nickname or you want your name or whatever it is you want on the back. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? New merch too. You know what I'm saying? I got new cups, new mugs. It says prayer changes things, Stars Cartel. It's kind of out the way, but I have a notebook that I uploaded, a new notebook, as well as a blanket that I believe it's 40 by 50 or 50 by 60. It is really cute. It's pink. It has the same kind of vibe as the cup, low key. It says, love and gold. And it has March Madness 2024 on it, and it also has a scripture on it. It's cute. Okay. But anywho, messages. Okay, but anywho, okay, happy birthday to me, y'all. Like I'm hyped. Okay. But anywho, once again, the message I heard is you're going to be the same as you came. The scripture comes from Acts 10 and 1. And there was a certain man in Caesarea by name Cornelius, a centurion from a cohort that is called Italian, pious and fearing God with all his house, also doing many kind acts to the people, and always imploring God. He saw in a vision openly, as it were the ninth hour of the day, a message of God coming to him and saying to him, Cornelius. And he, having looked earnestly on him and becoming afraid, said, What is the Lord? And he said to him, your prayers and your kind acts came up for a memorial before God. And now send men to Joppa and send for a certain one, Simon, who is surnamed Peter. This one lodges with a certain Simon, a tanner, whose house is by the sea. This one will speak to you what you must do. Okay, so here's the message. So, for whoever this is for, there is something that God has put up on your heart to do. And oddly enough, it's something that is out of your character. It's something that's strange. It's something that's weird. It's something that, from your perspective, it doesn't really make sense. You may feel as though, why is God asking me to do this? You know what I'm saying? You may feel like, why would God want me to do this here? You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it for some of you, it's something that you wanted to do. Maybe it's something that you had previously wanted to do in the past, but you were not ready. And God is saying at this given point in time, you have made it known to him that you are ready for this thing. You know what I'm saying? Now you're ready. Now you can do it. Now you got it. You know what I'm saying? And for whoever this is for, one thing that is standing out to me, you are wondering to yourself, if I do this, am I going to change? Am I going to be different? Am I going to act differently? Am I going to be influenced to do things that I really don't want to do? Am I going to be forced into doing things that I don't want to do? What if I'm around people and they're not nice to me? What if I have to deal with people that are trying to harass me, trying to bully me, trying to force me into being the way that they want me to be? God said, you are going to come out of this the same that you went in. And I'm being reminded of the message yesterday. You know, like when God sends you to hang out with people, or maybe God sends you to join a group or hang out with a certain group of people, or to be amongst a certain group of people, just as God was speaking to this man Cornelius, and he was telling him to go and be around a certain group of people. He told him exactly what a man's house was and all of that. And he was like, okay, God is not going to send you to somebody or to a group of people or to a person that is going to cause you to act out. And God is not going to, send you to somebody that is going to, put forth effort to hurt you. And for somebody, the reason it didn't work out for you before is because the way that you went about doing things. And sometimes we have to learn from our past, and we have to learn from our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe your first time around, you went about it like, one thing that's standing out to me is in this scripture, he didn't really know this person. So for somebody, maybe you were trying to go through someone that you knew, that you thought to be your friend, and you realize that they weren't. You realize they didn't really like you very well. And sometimes when we do things like that, we think that, okay, if I go in with my friend, or if I go in with my people, or you know what I'm saying, maybe for somebody it could be family, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you think to yourself that your friend is gonna make sure you good. You think to yourself that your friend gonna have your back in every situation, every scenario. And nothing is worse than coming to find out that the person that you saw as your friend, it's really your fault. And y'all already know, your girl didn't experience this before with friends in the past. People that I roll with deep, people like that's tough, ride or die type vibes, like my Ace Boone, okay, Ace Boone Coon friend turned on me with like it was nothing. Knew, like, you know what I'm saying, knew him my whole life, and she was siding with somebody that she just met, somebody that I knew a little bit, but she preferred to side with this person than me, somebody she knew since she was in diapers. You know what I'm saying? And it was an eye opener for me, because from my perspective, me, like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying, when I introduced her to my friends, and when we started hanging tough, and, because we knew each other our whole lives or whatever, but at a certain point in time, she had her friends, I had my friends, I invited her around, with my friends. And I was thinking, to myself, and it kind of causes you to be a little relaxed, and you think to yourself, this person, they gonna have my back. Yeah, they gonna ride for me. You know what I'm saying? I fight, they gonna fight. They fight, I'm gonna fight. We not gonna, like, it's not gonna be a situation where this person gonna leave me hanging. I'm not gonna have to worry about nobody trying to, you know what I'm saying, do this, that, and the third. And baby, that's the wrong way to think. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. As somebody, you already know that your girl got it out the mud. Okay, girl that came from where I came from. And in Houston, baby. Even it's areas in Houston where that are classified as suburbs that are hood. It's areas in Houston classified as the nice area where you know what I'm saying, you get your head knocked off real quick. And I'm just being real. Like, I'm just being real. Even when you think about some of the rappers in Houston, and what specific I'm thinking about, Zero. He claimed Rich But Four. Most people don't know it, but Rich But Four used to be a suburb. Rich But Four. This is not an area. It's not an apartment complex. This is not a project. This is a neighborhood with houses. They used to be nice houses, okay? And they like, I'm just being real. This used to be an area back in the day where people actually saved up money. They staked up money to get a house in that area. But that area is hood, okay? And I'm just saying this to say, me coming from the kind of city that I did, and I know Houston is not the only city that's like that. I know it's other cities that got the same thing going on. But I also feel like that's what makes this message relevant. Sometimes you think to yourself that the person that you know so well, or you think you know so well, the person you think ride with you so well, the person you think got your back, don't really have your back like that. It could come to a situation where they really, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. And I just feel like God is saying that whoever this is for, you went through a moment where you were trusting somebody because you thought they had your back. At one given point in time, they might have. At one point in time, they may have rolled for you. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of where you knew them from. Regardless to where you met them, they may have rolled for you when y'all was, wherever, regardless if this is somebody, wherever you know them from, somebody from, somebody you knew from jail, for somebody, okay, when y'all was locked up together, they had your back. But in the free world, somebody is somebody that you grew up with. You grew up with this person. They always had your back. They always made sure wasn't nobody messing with you. They was always, you know what I'm saying, taking up for you. But as adults, nah. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people just grow apart. There are situations where some people, when they get to a certain point, you know what I'm saying, they grow up, they mature, they start striving to do better. They build up themselves. They go to college or they go to school for whatever. Start getting their money together. Sometimes they'll start a business. They'll start working hard at a job. And I'm gonna be real, as somebody that y'all already know, I was a nursing assistant for 10 years. Like, you ain't gotta have the top tier job for people to hate on you. You ain't gotta have a top tier pay grade. It ain't gotta be a situation where you went to school and got yourself a degree for people to feel some kind of way about what you got going on. As long as it's a situation where you making what you making and they making what they making, they'll feel some kind of way. And that's just what it is. As long as it's a situation where you stack your money, maybe you have the opportunity to stack your money up and get whatever nice things that you can get, regardless if it's a car, a house, purses, okay, like, was like caught catching my attention, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It leaves the room open. It leaves the door open for people to start feeling some kind of way, because they may feel like they in a position where they can't do that, and in reality they could, but they may not want to. I've met people that, you know what I'm saying, will feel some kind of way towards me, look at me some kind of way because of the things that I stake my money up to get, that save for months and months and months to finally get a person, finally get a car, finally get this, finally get that. And they looking at me like I did something to them, like I took something to them, when in reality they could have did the same thing. But what did they want to do with their money? They wanted to buy nonsense, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to go out every day. They wanted to buy bottle at the bottle at the bottle, 3 bottles in one day. They want to smoke up all their money. That's your business. Do your thing. But don't get mad at what you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like for whoever this is for, you had some people like this around you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if that's what they want to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have all the fresh J's that come out. The boys is going for $300, $400 a pop. You could have got you a purse. You could have got you, you know what I'm saying, staked your buddy up and got you a car. You could have staked your buddy up and you know what I'm saying, deal with something else with it. But you made the choice that you made, and that's your business. That's your business. Live with it. You know what I'm saying? Stand on it. And I just feel like, it's too many whoever this is for, you were surrounded by people that they was upset because they chose to do what they chose to do. They chose to live their life the way they chose to live their life. They chose to cope like that, and that's what they wanted to do. And it is what it is, regardless of what they did. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's not always a situation where everybody, where one person is just, they got a rain cloud over them, and somebody else, they just got sunny days all the time. It don't matter what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? I've seen both the experience of solo dolo, like now, you know what I'm saying? I'm by myself, I'm single, and I'm just trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? And I've had the time where I was solo dolo by myself, working my 2, 3 jobs with my own little apartment, my own little car. My car was a little put. My apartment was in the hood, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I've had my experience where I ain't have to work. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody that had a job that was so good that, you know what I'm saying, he had the bills. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've had different experiences. I've even experienced going to donate plasma so I can have somebody, like, you know what I'm saying, and it's something, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say, like, don't knock it. You know what I'm saying. I don't knock what position anybody is in, but I also feel like you have the power to change your life into whichever way you want it to go. And for whoever this is for, this is somebody, it hit different when somebody grew up with you, somebody was around you, y'all was at one point in time, y'all was at the same place in their eyes, y'all was on the same level with each other. But y'all got to a point to where they felt like they was looking up at you, and because they felt like they was looking up at you, they felt some kind of way. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that you wanted them to. It don't mean that you this is something that you wanted to happen, but that's just what happened. And because of that, when you wanted to go through whatever it is y'all wanted to have, y'all little clique, or whatever it is y'all wanted to do together, y'all, like, it didn't work out. They was plotting on you. They was side-eyeing you. They was feeling some kind of way. They was feeling salty towards whatever success you had going on, even if it was little bitty success. Baby, even if it was little bitty this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really just gotta have like I said, a top dollar job in order for somebody to feel some kind of way, in order for somebody to feel salty. They'll feel salty about whatever it is they feel like it. And that's just real. But God said the people that he gonna send you around, they not gonna be like that. These is gonna be people that they got their own stuff going on. And you know what I'm saying? Once again, that don't mean that they just gonna be up in the sky somewhere. But then at the same time, it don't mean that they not. But these is gonna be people that they got their stuff going on to such an extent that they don't have time to sit around trying to conspire against you, because they got other things to do. They don't have time to sit around plotting on you. They have other things to do. They don't have time to sit around hating on you, because they have other things to do. They don't have time for that. And I have noticed that when somebody is a go-getter, they don't have time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know me personally, I don't have time to sit around worried about what somebody got going on. You know what Even if I was to be like, you know what I'm saying, I like this outfit that such and such got, or I like that they did this, I like that they did that, I don't have, that's where it is. Props to them. Congratulations. I'm so happy for them. And that's the end of it. I don't have time to sit around and think about, well, why don't I have that? And why can't I? And why this? And why that? I don't have time, because guess what? I have my own goals that I'm trying to achieve. I don't have time to worry about what they doing, what they got going on, and all that. God said the people that he bring you around, they don't have time for that. They ain't got time for that. And it's not going to be a situation where, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be around some people that they ain't got nothing going on and you going to end up trying to blend in with them. Nah, God said you're going to blend in with the people that he's sending you to because they got stuff going on. They don't have time to sit around hating. They don't have time to sit around feeling some kind of way just because, you know what I'm saying, you got blessed with this, that, and the third. They don't got time for that. They gonna give you your props and they gonna keep it pushing. That's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.